The Hambletonian, it's the toughest race to win, and it only comes around once a year. For many people, it's once in a career just to get in the Hambletonian, and everything has to go according to your plan, and the trip has to work out. The horse has to be at his very best, and all those things have to come together to have a Hambletonian champion. I was very fortunate to win 6 Hambletonians, but I felt there was some that got away. Catch drivers are just like golfers. If they have a very good round, they feel they left shots out there on the course, and that's the way I feel about a couple of Hambletonians as well. Peacecore certainly comes to mind. She had come back really well in her 3-year-old year, and I trained her a couple of weeks before the Hambletonian and just thought she was going in exceptional form. I raced her in front the first heat, and she just had nothing, which was really uncharacteristic for her. I raced her from behind in the second heat. She did race a little better, but nowhere near what her capabilities were. Her next race she did win against the fillies, but was not herself. And then after that, she broke Greyhound's record at Indianapolis and was just dominant the rest of the year against the colts. She just picked the wrong time of year to be off of her form. Andover Hall was another one that I felt had a really good chance to win. He was favorite. He had the rail. I got out of the gate clean and everything and following cover. A horse crossed over in front of him and just took up more abruptly than I anticipated, and I couldn't stop him from running up on that horse, and he made a break and lost all chance and was maybe 25, 30 lengths behind the field. And I have never been booed any louder or anything close to that as I was that day with Andover Hall. The race was over, so the crowd had nothing to concentrate on but booing me, and they were enthusiastic with it. But it was very disappointing, and as a catch driver, you're part of a team, the trainer and the owner for that year. And I feel I let the team down, and Bob and Linda Stewart, I know how disappointed they were, as you only get so many chances to have a favorite in the Hambletonian. Armbro Keepsake was another that Chuck Sylvester trained. She was a filly we put in with the colts, and we just didn't have her figured out in time. We had changed her bridle around a couple of times, and we didn't get it right till later in the year. And then she really raced well. But I feel if we'd had the pull-down bridle on her in the Hambletonian, she would have won, because she gave me a real good run and then just wouldn't pay attention the last 8 when I needed her the most. And that pull-down bridle really helped her later in the year. If we'd have had that on that day, I think I would have had another Hambletonian winner. I did have one more good chance to win the Hambletonian with Nuncio in 2014. He was in really good form, and I had a lot of confidence in him going into the race, and he raced tremendous. He was under heavy pressure to the half by a long shot. I got a little breather the third quarter, and then when Jimmy Tactor came 3 wide with Nuncio, I knew it was just him and I through the stretch there. And Nuncio gave it everything he had, but it just wasn't quite enough. And I hadn't really thought about it, but after we went under the wire, I just thought to myself, I'm getting to the end of my career. I'm not going to get an opportunity like this very often anymore. And going under the wire, I really hadn't thought about it up until that point. I thought to myself, I'm not going to get many more chances to win the Hambletonian with a horse like this. I was coming to the end of my career, and I just knew those opportunities were limited. And I was pretty melancholy going around the turn, knowing that I wish I could have got the job done one more time. And it just goes to show how tough it is. You make all these plans and point for the Hambletonian, and still everything has to come out perfect. The horse has to feel just right on that day. The trip has to work out. You have to have the equipment perfect. It's a lot of planning And there's so many more things that can go wrong, and everything has to go right.
I'm awfully glad I won.
The Hambletonian, it's one of the most prestigious races.
It's quite a thrill. It's one of the biggest thrills of my life.
We delivered. The horse delivered. It was amazing. I can't believe it.
I am stunned. I'm absolutely stunned.
This is obviously the pinnacle.
It's just something that I can't explain.
This is just an absolute dream come true.
It feels good now, but I'm sure it's going to feel even better tomorrow.
For me to do it, this is my moment.
I might have got a little excited.